and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
And here it comes. Lane Thomas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The next offering misses. 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Kershaw fires.
We got full count.
Got him. And there's one down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now Alex Call. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kershaw, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Thompson puts it away for the out. 2 away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Saying we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
The pitch. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nationals go quietly. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On the hill here today, Josiah Gray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And he deals. Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hot shot to third. And foul ball. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes the nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Nope.
Next one misses. 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
3-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And Betts is gone. And there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Kicks and deals. Comes up empty. That's strike two. The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. And a ball evens the count. Struck him out looking.
Batting third.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And takes low for ball one. And the pitch. Way high. Called strike right there.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2-1 now. There's a strike. Stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing on the board for the Dodgers in the first. We're back on the show from Chavez Ravine in a few. No score. New inning getting started. And now up for Washington, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and fires. That one pushed foul. And a pitch. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Two outs. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's a little high.
It's a good take.
To the right side, Vargas picks it up in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Gray back to work. Ball one there. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Bounce to the right side. Over to Smith. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. One cool note on J.D. Martinez, he is the most recent player to hit 4 homers in a game. Only 18 guys have done it in big league history. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Abrams puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 16, Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Top of the third, no score. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for Washington. And we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Trace Thompson. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Thompson getting the start in center. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That to right. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter now, Miguel Vargas. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Vargas goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 2-0. And the righty deals. Hey. In the air, right field. Thomas on his way in. Makes a nice running catch. One away.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Thompson coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Mookie now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lane Thomas. Kershaw back to work. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch is outside. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Kershaw to 2-1. And that one a little bit high.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Step off, throw to first. Thomas gets back easily. In the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Tapped softly on the ground. Vargas tossed the second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. And it's strike 2. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom Bottom four, here comes Freddie
Leading
Freeman
off
up to
for the
hit.
Dodgers, the first baseman.
Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman. Want to know to Freddie Freeman. And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss. Fly ball to right. Thomas settles under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Righty to the plate. And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Righty delivers. And now it's 3-2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Did not go.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Fouled off to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field nod.
Next offering is down low, and that is ball one. And the right-hander deals late that time, and it's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Martinez stands in now and watches strike one. Smith off of first with two away. Up the middle, and that will end the inning. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played four. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Nationals nothing. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the catcher comes up to him. Hebert Ruiz. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And ball one. Now 1-1.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Line drive, base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Grounded out his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Hit in the air, right field. Betts makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one, and that's two.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, David Peralta. The line of the pitch. And that's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Thomas has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
And next for L.A., Trace Thompson. Doubled his first time up. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. And there's a ball. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Three-two now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robles under this one and makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. Flied to right his first time. That one missed. Swing and a base hit.
The batter.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Vargas off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is inside. Now 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Mookie Betts to bat next. Here's the strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here's Mookie Betts, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Chris Mookie Betts has turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. A former MVP, multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Stars, and he's also a really good bowler.
Yeah, extremely competitive. This is a guy that's bowled multiple 300 games, and not an easy thing to do.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, what's your high game?
Yeah, about 234.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. And the pitch. On the ground out to short. They get the force. That ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. Robles measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In for a strike. That's strike 1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Next offering upstairs. 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Down and in, moved his feet. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thompson puts the squeeze on that one. Then there's one down.
The batter number 2.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up.
Now batting.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Thomas, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And now the count is even. And misses inside. Off the mark there. And now 3-1. Alex Call up next for Washington. And now it's filled up. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it himself, third out, and that ends the frame. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The Y to kick the pitch. One of the things you may notice with Freddie Freeman, he always wears long sleeves. And you go back and remember his mom, Rosemary, she died of melanoma, skin cancer, back in 2000. And that's one of the ways that Freddie honors her every game. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a good eye there. And that clips the inside corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
Pitches down.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That pitch in for a strike. That's strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
The 0-2. That one just misses. Freeman on at first, nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That's down and in.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes a pitch. That's a little bit low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
There's a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. In for a strike. Now it's 3 and 2.
Full count.
To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Josiah Gray gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Mason Thompson will take over here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 71, Mason Thompson.
And here is J.D. Martinez. First offering misses the mark. J.D. Martinez, part of that Red Sox team that won over 100 games in 2018 and won it all. He was one of their top hitters and has had a really good stretch where he's been one of the top sluggers in baseball. Right-handed reliever. On the ground to first. Base hit and a run in to score. Thomas fires it to the plate. In there. He scores. And they're up by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
David Peralta at the plate. That's in there. And that is strike 1. No outs. Runners at first and third.
Come on, big opportunity, guys. How about a big inning right here, guys?
The pitch. And down on strikes. And now one away.
The center fielder.
2 on with 1 out. And up next for Los Angeles, Trace Thompson, 1 for 2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Two on, 1 out. And the slider just misses.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Three-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Second baseman.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Miguel Vargas now at the plate.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
0-1. Just missed. Good eye right there.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. They say you win. Here's a 2-2. That one hammered center field, way back there. And gone! Grand slam! He blasts one out to center. A 4-spot on the board. It's 7-0.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
New pitcher on now, Thaddeus Ward.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
1 out, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. First pitch is in the dirt.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one, 0-1. And he deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Mookie Betts blasts one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
And here is Freddie Freeman. Down the line towards the corner. Thomas under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ward, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. In the air, right field, Thomas, as he glides to his left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That is the inning. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. It's now 9-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Call.
Alex Call.
Kershaw back to work. Outside.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a pitch. And there's a ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Peralta whips it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. First pitch just misses. Runner leads away at second. He swings and fouls one off. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Thompson drifts towards it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think at this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that's outside. Call stands at third with one gone in the inning. Here's the strike up high. And a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at third, 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Dominic Smith, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And here it comes. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Kicks and fires. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And that one missing low. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
In the air, center field. Thompson sizing this one up. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Nats 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch.
That's
And
ball 3.
downstairs. The wind of the pitch. And there's a curve through for a strike.
3-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off
Now
speed,
batting,
gets the out.
designated hitter,
JD Martinez stands in.
Martinez.
That one ripped left field. And that ball is out of here. JD Martinez takes him deep, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So they turn things over to the righty, Paolo Espino.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
David Peralta digs in now. Misses outside. 1-0. Espino fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. And now 2-0.
And although you like the fact that, guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Abrams hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 10-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We go to the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the air, left field, Peralta moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor.
Here's Victor Robles. And that's in there for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Yency Almonte looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bickford getting cranked up as well. Foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one wrapped foul. Out towards right center field. Betts running hard to get it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. And ball one to the right fielder.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Garcia on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one off. 2-2. And now it's filled up.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Nats 1. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
The pitch. And a strike in there. The 0-1.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Here's Mookie to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's
Ball 1, no
outside.
strike.
In the air, left side. Call. Should have this one. And he makes the catch. And there are two down.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Man at first. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. Going along.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bounced out to short. They take the force out. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. One left for L.A., but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Yency Almonte gets handed the rock out of the pen,
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Almonte.
Alex Call getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Alex
Almonte, the tall righty, 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. That one down the line. Freeman steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Caleb Ferguson, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. There's a strike.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals the other way, and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jamer Candelario digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meneses over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Peralta makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, the catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hebert Ruiz, as the Nationals are down to their final out. In there for strike 1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That hits the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
10-1, the final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line for this